I never dreamed of being a professional player. When the national team are playing, you sit on the TV and watch and see, wow, when can I be in that shirt too? Boom, he said, Tijani is invited to the under-23 national team. I said, what? When Westhoff called me, I come to his house and he tell me, listen, we are traveling in 2 days' time. I just arrived in the camp. My agent called me, come to Amsterdam now. Ajax want to see you. I said, okay, and Ajax, and they are the champions of the world. I was sitting in Hilton Hotel when my agent came in, and then come the great Fangai. I was the face of football in the world at that time. Say, Babangida, he sit down. Do you love to play in Ajax? I said, wow, that is my dream. I signed, and they gave me at that time, I can't remember, maybe $2,000. It's a big amount of money. If you are earning 500 and then you come, but even at that time, Nigeria is bigger, almost bigger than dollar.
Yeah.
We are so strong. I think when I went to Europe was 11 to a naira.
Wow.
You can see,
wow.
11 naira to a naira, to a dollar. Yes, so even you have dollar, it's nothing. It's not a big money. The Nigerian money is very strong. We have our money.
True.
But it's okay. They give us to go do shopping. And I didn't touch a penny because I know I'm not going. I don't want a problem. I say I'm not going to spend this money. I keep it.
Smart.
After Amunike was already finished the deal in Zamalek, and he ended up coming back to Zamalek. Thank you. But me, I go back to Nigeria, try to see that we'll compile whatever, we'll finish, and then fly into Europe. Now, Peters had blocked the camp. Westhoff cannot go closer to me. How can I move? Immediately, Westhoff said, Super Eagles are not going for the ECOWAS. The under-23, some of the players will be invited to go. And I was one of the invited players.
Westhoff, let me small politician. The man knew his ways.
Serious politician.
I swear to God, he took me out and put me back in the national team and blocked me in the national team, that I will be invited in the national team and I should not go out. It was Peters, no, the under-23 was not, Super Eagles are not going to that under-23, the ECOWAS game in Cote d'Ivoire. It was the under-23 that should go to that competition. So Peters writes that I'm invited from the Super Eagles to come back to go with him to Ivory Coast, when Westhoff said no. So Peters have to go to the ministry, to the minister, and get an approval. I remember in the night I was sleeping when they wake me up, and then blessed memory Chuku was in the camp with us, and they give Chuku the letter. So it was Chuku that checked the letter and have no anything to do that to let me leave the camp to go to the ECOWAS. And that's how I went to the ECOWAS camp. And Peter was very angry, of course, with what happened. But at the end of the day, when we finished the course, I had to rush back again because he invited me to go to Senegal 92. Even though you can imagine me, I'm just a normal player at the 94, 91, just 91 May. I'm just a player from Tornadoes who watches Nigeria playing every day.
And admiring to be there.
Admiring to be there. Within May and November, I'm already shoulder with Yekini and Keshi.
Wow.
How many months?
Wow.
Between May, my mom died April. Between May and November,
wow.
I'm
of
already.
Same year.
Yes.
Dreams actually do.
Yes, so fast, and you can see the line that I go. Within 4 months, 5 months, I find myself invited. Nobody can believe this. Even myself, I cannot believe it. And then it happened that I'm going. But still, Westhoff has his own plan. Because I believe that I'm too young to be in that team. Because at that time, all the players that are playing there are professionals. They come from Europe. They've been playing for more than 10 years in that national team. We're the younger ones that they are seeing and giving hope. So we are just coming there just to, just to be the part of it.
Yeah.
And I met the good ones. Of course, Rashidi who played in the same academy in Kaduna. I'm very close to him. I remember I was more closely because at that time, when you come into this team, there are big players, very big players. So I went in with Ben Eroha, Aloy Agu, and I think Ngodiga and so on. These are the people that I'm always, apart from Rashidi Ekini, that I'm more closer, that they're pushing me like their brother,
Oh.
And they helped me at that time, really, being with them. I always said it. That time, Keshi and the rest are big.
Big boys.
Big boys. And luckily for me, just before we fly in, because we had to fly to Holland. From Holland, then the team is going to Senegal. And Westop called me to come to his house. Now he's finalizing my deal to Rhoda. And I was giving money which I never believed that I could get that money. When my father saw that money, he never believed. He thinks he can go crazy. I won't say how much is it.
That's so much money.
And what happened to the $2,000 and Egypt?
I bring it back.
To them?
Yes, I give it back. I give it back to the coaches to bring it back to them that I didn't take their money. I didn't touch that money.
I'm learning a lot. There are nuggets I'm taking from.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, from this. Go ahead, sir.
Yes.
I thought we were in for an exciting time today.
So when Westop called me, I come to his house, he gave me the money, I signed another paper, and he tell me, listen, we are traveling in 2 days' time. You are going to do your medical at the National Stadium. Tomorrow morning, you will fly to Kaduna. You go and meet your parent. The next day, you come back. And then you follow the team, and then we travel to Holland. He has all his plans. Anyway, by the way, I'm writing a book in Holland. I think that book is coming out by November, even though it will be in Dutch. All this story will come out I'm very sorry to say it here, but the full story is coming out.
Hopefully, if you invite us,
yes, of course now, because
a lot of interview will also come out.
Yes, a lot of prominent Nigerians already start giving them the invitation for that launching of the book, because a lot of top players in Europe will be there, top coaches will be there, and that paper, that book will contain all these stories that people never heard about.
Wow.
And they will hear the story, and also to help the youth when they are going to Europe to know exactly what is happening. The problem I have in Europe, when I was already going to the highest level of football, everything will be in the book. Of course, it's nothing to hide. I tell you, we don't have the time. If I start telling you things now, you don't have your time now. Almost an hour. Your time is almost finished.
He's still somewhere. You would get to, even if it's 1 or 2.
But still follow. The beautiful thing I see is walking us through the trajectory, and which is exactly what we're all about. Just check us through that trajectory. You see, while he's talking, he already let us in on how he got into the Super Eagles, the Western Half Magic. You understand how he got into Europe? You understand what I'm saying? And then into Europe from Rhoda.
Now, by inviting me to the national team, the whole nation are happy, because it's only me and Amunike that were invited to be part of the great Super Eagles of Keshis and Yekini. These two teams, these players are in, and now you are bringing younger players that even Amunike was his first time to play in the national team with that under 23. Wow. I was there when he came in, and he's my very, very good friend. I would tell him, how do you invite this small boy? Look at how small I was, and I was saying,
was he smaller?
Was smaller. He was smaller, but more a little bit. I was thinking he can't do anything, but when Amunike went into that picture,
he showed.
He's bigger than even me.
Wow.
He is so strong and strong heart.
You remember his nickname? Eshi Ati. Those fans, they call it Eshi. Eshi means horse, as in the power. His power, he's so strong.
When you see him small,
he pushes the ball,
when you see him small, if he shoot a ball,
very powerful.
If he shoot a ball, both left and his right, I never see player like that.
Wow.
He can do
everything is moving.
Yes.
Wow.
So you have him in that side and you have me in this side. So
what's the cheetah?
Yes, the cheetah. But he's not as fast as me, but he's fast.
Exactly.
So they bring both of us now, and then the whole nation are happy. Westhoff, he did very well and take us, but he has his own plan, and we're going there. Yeah. So now we follow the team. I came back from Kaduna after I dropped the money. Everybody was happy. My father now thinks I'm big.
And he never asked for the university.
No, he never asked for the
certificate.
That
certificate after 4 years, after 3 years, what is happening? Where is the certificate?
Because if he's living, at that time, if he's living in a rent house, I can buy him a house. I want to buy him a car. He said he don't need a car. I should not buy him a car. I should leave him until later when I bought him. But he don't want my car. He said, I don't want my car. I don't need anything from you. Go and save your money. That's what he did to me. Anyway, I came back that same night. We flew to Holland for training camp. That is when we started. Then I was sitting there. Then Amokachi, that we played together, I was already in Club Brugge. He was coming with his Porsche car and parking, and we were watching from the window. Can I see my friend? See what he's carrying? But he's playing in Europe. And then the other one will come in.
So he got to Europe before you?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
He went to Europe. Yeah, something like this. Then I went to Europe. I was also one of the earliest that went to Europe after the Keshi's group. Then come the group of Victor, Ikpeba, and some few boys, and then we come in. But I'm one of the elites that go to Europe at that time. So they were coming, and then but we went into the pitch and we played, but we know that they are more stronger. And it was after some time that Westhoff will take me 1 or 2 times to go and watch Roda. He will say, "This is your team, let's go and watch." He will take me, I don't speak Dutch, we will go, and then you find, we watch the match, and the president is there, I don't know them, but he will, he bring me to them to see me, and then he will bring me back to the national team like this. Until the last minute when they are going into the real business, I was dropped. Amunike was dropped immediately. And now he said, okay, Babangida, you are dropped, you are going to a club. So do you see the trajectory he uses in everything to bring me up and then to my club? I went to my club as an international player. Because they believe if you want to come to Europe, you have to be in the national team. Then you are the best. So then that shows that I'm the best. Yeah. I was invited to the national team, but I'm dropped at the last minute, and I can be able to go to my club. So he already struck out his deal, and I struck out my deal, and that's how it goes.
Wow.
And when I come to Roda, immediately when I come to the state, Roda already planned, because they already speak with the coach, I'm coming, while he said no, he have somebody who's playing from the right, and I'm too young, from Africa. I should go into a lower league to play and show myself before if I'm good enough to be back into his team. So I find myself with a lot of tests in my life football. They always test me, try to see if I can. No, this football and the test I have with the under 23, which is very nice for me. I come to Europe now. I start getting the test now. Okay, he has to go to VVV, the second league, to play. When I came to VV at that time, they are playing in the Premier League, but they are relegated already because it's December period of 91. So we're going into 92, and then you find out the season is half, but they are already very low. When Westhoff dropped me, I have a lot of issues with the weather, with the loneliness. A lot of things are hitting on me. After training, I have to stay in the hotel, sitting, doing nothing, and it's very difficult for you to play. You don't have social media. If you have social media, I will video call my parents, I will video call my friends, my girlfriends, and everything. But I can't.
Do you have girlfriends?
I
didn't say men friend. I didn't say men friend.
Exactly. You said girlfriend, not male friend.
Anyway, that's how it goes when you are young.
Yeah.
So that was it, and very, very difficult for me. But I still try to use my mind and brain and psyche to psyche myself that, listen, I have a goal, I have things to go, I have things to do. And I can tell you that if the boys of today can be able to do what I did, what I faced at that period of time, at Europe, when I come to that city, I can tell you, if I go on street, I can walk for 1 hour, I never can meet a black person. It's very close to the Germany, yes. There's no black person. I think I'm the only black person in that city. And I look all around, I cannot see and I'm the only one. After a match, I'm only home. If
and
I
you
come
don't
out,
even
they're thinking,
understand the language?
of course, how can
At
you?
the time, yes.
Very difficult for me. Very, very difficult for you to be able to. But I think I came into VVV. I played 6 matches and scored 3 goals in these 6 matches in the first league. Very surprisingly for me, and I did it. So now there's a new season coming up, and they tell me I had to also play the second league that season. So I stay 1 more season in VVV, where from the beginning of the season I become the loveling from the fun and the star, and I start getting cameras from big television program, and I was going, scoring, giving the passes, scoring, and I become one of the toppest player in Holland in the second league already. And then you find out at that time big clubs are coming, Ajax are coming, PSV are coming. In my last match, a team from Spain has come all to get me. And now I have to make a move to Roda. And the story is coming out, how I moved to Roda. I have some issues at that time with Westerhof about me moving from VVV to Roda. A big story, very big, interesting story that will come in the book also. I find myself in Roda, where I remember in my signing that day, I'm bringing you really deep into it.
Yes.
I came in, and the person that come up with me, the agent that come up with me, he come with 1 sport car, very nice sport car. I said, wow, I love this car, a very beautiful car. I said, oh, yeah, it's from my wife. He said, I said, okay. We sitting in the talk with the president, and what I want, I said, okay, good money, you get better than what you are getting there, almost 4 times better. I say, yes, I like it, I'm happy. What you want, I have a friend who is playing in Nigeria also, I want him to come here. That is Abaka Balarabe at that time. I want Abaka Balarabe to come.
So you're not thinking of yourself anymore?
No, because I'm thinking staying alone.
Company.
I say, I want a company.
Smart.
He said, okay, write it down. We're bringing him immediately. What again? And I look around, I'm trying to see these people. What am I going to tell them? I say, well, that beautiful car, I have it. I want it. And now he look at the agent. He say, is that your car? I say, my wife's car. Okay, you give him the key and tell me how much is the price. I swear to Almighty God.
Wow.
That is how they make me, and how they did it. And he tell me now, give him the car, and he didn't go back home with that car.
I can't even ask what happened eventually.
Because he put his own money in that car, more money he put it on it, and now the car is gone.
Oh wow!
I was so happy with that, and now I started with Roda, and I had to do everything also to be able to be a star. A Roda, because of what I did.
Yes. It was a good choice.
Yes, I have to fight a Roda. I had to fight because better players, experienced players are there. They are playing in the Premier League. I fight the first year, I show myself. In my first 2 games, I show myself, and I keep it up. Even though I was down with injury, when came back, they bought another player because I was out for 6 months.
Wow.
They bought another player, which I came back, and I was sitting on the bench and trying to get my chance to enter. And at the end of the day, I did very well at the end of the season. Roda became second. Never in the history of Roda. They became second in the league. And with that kind of a point, you should be a champion. But that time, Ajax are the champions of Europe. They are the champions of the world. So nobody can stand in Ajax way except Roda. We beat them at home. We do them at their home. Till tomorrow when I went to Ajax, they were talking about that game that year. That year when Finidi and Kanu were there, they win everything in the world, but they cannot win against us.
Wow.
Yes, and Roda will become second. So I played two seasons, third season. That's the taste I have. When Ajax came in, and now I have to go to Ajax. When I went to Ajax as already a matured and developed player. That everything I can be able to do it. I don't have to shake, or I have the whole experience. I made top players. That time Finidi have left, Kanu have left. So my main issue in Ajax, the problem I have in Ajax on my coming, you are going to replace one of the best winger in the world.
Wow. So
at the time, Finidi George, at the time, he actually was the best winger in the world, rated by FIFA at the time.
In the world.
And yeah, and that's who he was going to replace.
So you are going to replace him.
Wow.
Yes, I could. Am I going to accept this deal? Of course, is what I'm waiting for. I was invited at the Olympics. We are preparing to go for Spain, or I don't know where we went for training camp. The last training camp we went, but we are America. We are going to Atlanta, Georgia. We are planning to go to Atlanta. I just arrived in the camp when my agent called me. I already submitted my passport to the general secretary. When my agent called me, come to Amsterdam now. Ajax want to see you.
Wow.
I say, what? I say, Ajax. I say, whoa. Now I'm happy. Now then I look to the other side. Now Finidi is leaving. How can I fit into that shoe?
Big shoe.
Very. I said, okay, and Ajax, and they are the champions of the world. I said, okay, I'm happy. I'm going to play against Madrid, Barcelona, and all these top teams. I said, whoa. I said, okay. I went and spoke with the secretary. He gave me my passport immediately. So in that team of Olympic, I'm the first player that signed a big contract. Yeah. Before Kanu signed to Inter Milan, Amokachi signed to Besiktas, JJ signed to Fenerbahce, because they all signed during the Olympics. But me
so
already
just
before, I flew in and I was sitting in Hilton Hotel when my agent came in, and then called the great Van Gaal. I was the face of football in the world at that time. He's a coach, the winner of the Champions League, the top coach that everybody knows, and boom, I see him coming into me. I say, whoa. I stand up. I say, Babangida, he sit down. Speak Dutch? I tell him yes. At that time, I started speaking Dutch at that time. He said, okay. Do you love to play in Ajax? I said, wow, that is my dream. He said, that's all what I want to hear.
Wow.
Thank you very much. I will see you.
That was it. Unbelievable.
Direct to the point.
Yeah.
And he told the secretary to continue speaking with me. He left. I say, oh, I'm having a big thing here.
I'm telling you.
I said, whoa, I'm having a big thing here. Now what I'm going to do? I say, okay, no problem. We discuss everything. We discuss the time. I tell my agent to discuss, and they discuss the time and everything, and the money, how we are going to make it, and a lot of things.
And of course, it was a lot bigger than
I think at that time,
still at the time, the world champions.
The world champions. So the money they want to offer you was something else that when I was living, I think my house was one of the biggest house in Kaduna at that time.
Yeah, at the time, yeah.
And when I remember when they called me for the house, they tell me, they have this house for you. I say, you guys are crazy. Do you know what I'm earning in Europe? You are bringing me this house? You are crazy. I'm not buying the house. My father said, no, you have to hold it and then try to say. I say, okay. I just say, okay, but I know I cannot pay. So now when I come to Ajax, I tell them, listen, I have something. They say, what? I have a house to buy. How much is it? They send the money direct. I say, whoa. I never see money. That's what they say. Yes. So you see, that's football to you. You see, when I was coming, I was fighting with the car. When I get the car, I came into Kaduna. Everybody never saw that car before. And when it comes to a house, I come into a contract talk that I need a house to live on my own. Why is the house in here? Oh, boom, they have sent it already to take a house that everybody were coming to watch a house like that. Wow. That I remember there was one time that Michael Obi and the rest of his mates were playing in the under 17.
Yeah.
And it's Salah period. And I tell them, please, and Tayo and the rest.
Yeah.
And I tell them, all of them to come. I will cut a ram for them so that they can celebrate Salah in my house. They came. And it was Michael Obi who was looking at my cars and my house and was saying, wow. He never know that you will have better than that. And then he was saying, wow, big boy, big brother, you did very well. You know, he was watching it. And all the players, the other players, all are sitting and just watching us at that time, you know. And I'm so happy that they have such a dream, that they did better than even us. Absolutely. And they even end better than us. And always make Michael Obi, when he sees me, He always respect me and bring me back to that day that I bring them from the camp and organize a party for them to eat for the Salah. He never forget that.
Wow.
Yes. Anyway, that is then.
That's beautiful.
Oh my God.
And if I can just, I'm sure we're out of time. I'll just break everything.
No, take your time. No, there's no. I mean,
it's a trajectory.
And we may not have this opportunity again.
Oh yes, it's your trajectory.
Please,
just give us your trajectory. Please.
Go right in.
I was actually going to nudge you a little bit more. I wasn't going to stop you. I was just going to nudge you.
I have all the stories, so just let me go ahead.
Please, go ahead. Go ahead.
I will be cutting it. I have cut my life in
You are not an editor. You cut.
Yes.
Are you an editor? Just give us
I'm
the
cutting
whole
Ajax
thing.
also when I came into Ajax, and lucky for me, the Dutch people, they already knows me. I'm their son because I've been playing from the second league.
Yes.
They are growing me. They are seeing what I can do. I have challenges in the second league. I came into the first league in another team.
Okay, that's Ajax. Not
yes.
Good.
I was in Ajax, VVV.
Yes.
I finished VVV. I come to so they know me. They've been watching me. Because the white people, they will watch you and see what you can do before they can be able to offer you. They never offer you a crazy contract.
Sure.
Any player you see they sign, they know what he can do.
Yeah.
And maybe they are, because it's a football team, they have positions that maybe they are in need of. And in that position, when they are in need of, they will just bring you in there to fill in, and then they will give you the ball and do whatever you want to do. So they are very happy. And I was lucky, very lucky, to utilize my talent, what I have, my opportunity on all what I go in. And then I come to Ajax, and the first year was, we opened, I remember, after we won the Olympics, Abacha was, blessed memory, was inviting the whole team to come to Abuja. But Ajax were calling me to come back to Holland because they are closing the Stadium de Meer, their old stadium. They have built arena that we have to open arena, that I had to be part of it because there is a game against AC Milan to open that stadium, and the Queen, she's coming there. Their president, prime minister, is coming there. So the whole Holland is, that arena is the pride of Holland, and they want to open it. And Ajax are vacating their old stadium to this stadium. So I had to be part of it because I am in their team.
Yeah, so you missed the...
I miss it. I did everything, and I cannot. Ajax called me. You cannot tell them, no, they buy your house now, so
yes,
I have
to... They own you.
Yeah. So I said, okay, I have to come back now. I follow Bomfrey Joe because Bomfrey didn't follow the team, You know what happened with Bomfrey is something that is coming up in my book. Maybe some Nigerians didn't know about, but that is the story and the true story about it. I cannot call it a good story. It's something, it's pathetic, can I call it? Because if something can happen in Nigeria like that, it's not going to be good. Well, most of the story is coming in the book, but I can tell you that Bomfrey Joe had an issue with back then the Minister of Sport. There are some, and the Federation as well. There was a time where in the training camp in Atlanta, because of issues that he's having, which I don't want to speak about it, but also there are money issues which they didn't pay him and us. We are there, we saw two coaches came in with a letter from Nigeria. Blessed memory, Shaibu Ahmadu, together with Joe Eriko. They came in to take the job from Bomfrey Joe. He was sacked. Could you believe it never happened in the world of football? With our captain Olise, Amukachi, JJ, and the rest, we came in together and said, Bomfrey is not sacked.
Because you guys really like him.
We tell the two coaches, please take this letter back to Nigeria. Tell them we come to play Olympics here. We are not accepting any coach but Bomfrey.
Until after.
When I speak this, when it comes in my book, I was talking about it, many people are saying, what? I say, yes, that is the power of that Olympic team.
Yeah.
But these people are still holding Bomfrey in mind, that they follow him on to the last to hit on him. When we won the Olympics, we were jubilating. We are young. We don't know what happened from behind because we know we grab our coaches, everything is fine. But I didn't know that they came in with their mind to follow us. We are coming in, taking medals. Everybody is going. When Bonfrey is going, they block him.
Right and done.
We didn't
the podium,
know.
yes. You guys didn't say this thing to me, but
you are there, my brother.
That's what I'm saying. But I found out, not even this thing you talked about about Ashaibu and Amadukum. We saw them. That time. Remember, the team was into two. You guys were the elite guys.
Yes,
you understand?
we are the elite. Always.
So you guys, you deal with.
We deal with it. You guys didn't know.
We didn't know. But I was told later. So I'm trying to remember who told me. Said, do you know that these people they come to sack
we set them back.
I know. That's why it's not strange to me that you.
So someone else went and picked his medal.
Yes.
An official who had nothing to do with the team.
God.
We didn't know. We were jubilating.
No, we didn't know
because
this.
if you take your medal, you go. You take your medal, you go.
Wow.
And if you go and see in our picture, that Olympic picture, you will never see our coach in that. He feels so, he's almost 75 or 70 something. He feels so pain till today. I'm trying to think if Nigerian can be able to speak with the Olympic Committee, if they can be able to offer him a medal before he died.
But this thing is not being taken up. It's not. It should be of scale, Tijani, if I must. Because I'm just learning it from you now at this scale.
Yes.
To be honest, I heard about it.
Yes.
But not at this scale. But
yes.
now this scale you're saying, I'm saying to you, I think it's important that we take it up.
Yes.
We have to take it up at the highest level. Thank God we have people.
We are Olympic Committee. Maybe you have to bring to the Olympic Committee.
We have people in the list who have the listening ears now. We have to take this up at the highest level.
If we can do that, yes, I will do that. I will try to do. Yes, all of us will do that. Sorry. If we can do that, we can be able. Bonfrey can die.
Exactly.
I was just with him last month. He came to one of my parties in Holland.
To Nigeria back and forth. I actually hear that he's been coming for some certain problems. Back and forth. He comes to Nigeria.
What he did to Nigeria, there was this in the final of that match. You're not gonna believe this. All is coming in my book. I'm sorry, I've been promoting this book a lot. Okay?
Please.
Let me tell you this.
It's an honor for us.
The minister at that time have said against Bonfrey. Bonfrey is alive. You should not use JJ Okocha. You should not use Amokachi. They should be out of the team. Bonfrey said why.
Wow.
Bonfrey say no. Go out of the dressing room. When he come in, he make his own team.
I mean, the minister is trying to interfere.
Yes.
Oh, they do that all the time in Nigeria.
Oh my God.
They do that all
and
the
they
time.
deny us.
When he was sitting talking to us, the minister asked for him to come. He said no, he's not coming. He want to talk to his players. When he finish, you will see him.
Sadly.
He went in. He never allowed anybody to touch his. He said, "You guys don't want us to win. Bringing my best players out of the team." So you see, I'm an insider that knows a lot of story that is coming on from the horse's mouth, not a rumor.
Exactly. Hearsay.
No, somebody that will tell you this is exactly what happened. And he went in and featured his players, which Omokachi is even the goal winner. Wow. He scored even in that final. Bonfrey say, I did my own.
He was our MVP he was our players MVP. Amokachi was our players MVP in the Olympics. But if you come to the team and ask us who was our number one player, it's Amokachi. Amokachi did everything because he made everything easy for every other person.
Amokachi is a player
with a heart. He did the yeoman's job, yes.
He's bull, he's a heart.
He did the yeoman's job.
So Amokachi was there. He take us along in the team. He's not the captain, but he take us along to fight and to win that Olympics. And that's what happened. So now, we as players have stand behind Bonfrey Joe and do it. And he stand behind us and use the players that he thinks that can and find and win it. But we didn't know that they come with this evil mind and follow him to the podium.
That's the height of madness.
I swear to God, I met him just 4 or 5 weeks ago. The bitterness of not him holding. He has won a lot of lyrics in his football career. He's been here, he's been there. But that Olympics, he tell me, could you believe these people deprived me from getting my Olympic gold medal? So my brother, you should make a committee members and we can be able to,
to
meet Nico in this issue.
Absolutely.
And that was what happened. Really, a very sad story. So I follow Bonfrey now back to Holland. Me with the medal, he without the medal.
Oh.
And I came into Ajax, I was wearing my medal, and we went into the arena, and it was fine. It was beautiful. And we played against, that is when I started playing big matches. AC Milan with Roberto Baggio, with Dasei, with George Weah, with all these players, with Paolo Maldini. And Paolo Maldini has to follow me that day. I say, whoa, I have to show him. And luckily, Maldini cannot run. So I think I passed Maldini easily. And I become very, very popular with Maldini in that match. Even Maldini has to come after the match and shake me. Because I give him a match. He never catch me one time.
Wow.
It's Desiree always that cover him and come and fight me and take the ball away from me. Anyway, that is it. And we finished that one. So Ajax, I went in with Ajax until we won the league, the national league. We won the double. The next year, Van Gaal was leaving. After Van Gaal left, another coach came. Ajax always leaving players, leaving coaches. It's also a team that after 1-2 years, players are moving.
Yeah.
And Olise was contracted to the team, and we become very brothers. Dama, we are close in the national team. Now I become more closer with him again in Ajax, and we have a great team with him. Together we won the league, we won the FA Cup. It was great with Olise, and until after the 4th year, I was injured as well. Another player came. I couldn't find myself back into the team again. I was loaned out. That is when I went to Vitesse. I came back to Vitesse, and from Vitesse, I went to Turkey, Gençlerbirliği.
Yeah.
That is where I had a good half season, because I went in there almost half season. And I remember we played against Besiktas when Ike Shoromu was keeping there. I scored. Yes, you left. So I scored a goal against him, and with that team, we won the FA Cup. And I can remember, I can tell you my experience I have with Gençlerbirliği. Gençlerbirliği is a team that, at that time, the president tried to buy players, and I'm one of the toughest players that come, big players, because I come from Ajax. Now I had a problem. What problem? Nigerian national team. At that time, we had to play the qualification for the World Cup. We had to play the qualification of the African Cup.
Yeah.
So the matches came in.
They were clashing.
And then I will find a period when my club are playing a very top match with Galatasaray. And Bonfrey, or Nigeria, already invited me to come for a match. We played on Sunday and Wednesday, and they are playing on Saturday. So after my first match on Saturday, on Monday, I flew into Turkey. But before I go to Turkey, the invitation of the Wednesday match was there.
He was already waiting.
And they are waiting for me to join the team for the Saturday game. So I think that that is when they give me an option that they cannot do this. It's either I go to the national team or
you stay.
But at the end of the day, I choose my national team.
No way.
I swear.
He has to choose his country. Why do you want to make him choose before?
I choose my country. I come back to Nigeria and play my game. They tell me, okay, I choose where I want to go. I say, okay. Then I came back to Amsterdam because I'm on loan. So I stay for 2 months till end of the season. Then I join Ajax.
Yeah.
That was what happened.
Was it worth it?
Yes.
Choosing your country?
Yes. It's different than now.
Okay.
You see, that's what I tell you, that we play with passion, and that is what I did in
and there was a bit of structure.
Yes.
I feel now, well, maybe they're also trying to fix it up, but people who give up, I mean, we have a situation of an athlete that is switching
right now
because of, so that's
I think what we have is maladministration over time. It was there even then, but not on this scale that it is now, and then, like you said, we're trying to see, I mean, we're giving the current leadership, we're giving them, that benefit of that. They're not doing bad at the moment, and at least they're also trying to listen to see how,
You see, that's my experience in Turkey, which I have great fans in Turkey, which we did very well and winning matches and coming to Istanbul to beat to beat Besiktas. At that time, it was so great for me, and my name was so big, so wonderful. I was so happy with that. I remember when I came to Turkey, I wanted to take a car, but no. Since I'm very close to there, I was in Amokachi left Besiktas at that time, and he told me, listen, I have a big car in Istanbul. You can go to Istanbul and use the car. And it was a Mercedes. You know Amokachi. It's a Mercedes cabriolet car. It was such a sweet car that when I drive from far, you would say, wow, who is that? But it was Amokachi's car. So I used his car. Even I went to Istanbul. From Istanbul, I drove all the way to Ankara with the car. And it was great with Amokachi. Of course, you know how he is. He's a good man. Yes. So that is my life in Turkey. And I'm done with Turkey, come back. Now I have to go again. I have a deal in Saudi Arabia to go to one of the biggest teams in Saudi Arabia called Al Ittihad. Al Ittihad, I think they are the ones that win the Saudi League this season.
This season, yeah.
Yes. You have a sheikh called Sheikh Al Mansour, very rich sheikh that have a lot of money, of course, contesting now with the princes of Saudi Arabia, because in about two of the teams, Al Ain, Al Amin, or whatever you call them, these are all the prince of Saudi Arabia. Each of them have one. So you see, all the money is coming from the government to them. But this one in Ittihad is one-man show, one big rich man that want to bring players. And I remember when they invited me to Dubai, I had to fly into Dubai and go to Burj Arab, one of the expensive hotel in the world. Yes. And I went in there and met this man in kind of a room with lift take you up to the room, and if you see the hotel, it's crazy. And that is when I struck in the deal there. And anyway, we never go into money aspects.
We forgive you for the money.
But they are crazy. And I was signed.
And the pay was like,
yes, it's okay, not like now. Okay. You never can tell. It is 50%, not up to like now.
Wow.
And that is when I know that they signed Bebeto in that team as well. Bebeto of Brazil. I said, wow, so we are two good big signs that came in there. I came to Saudi Arabia. They received me in the airport with a lot of supporters with drums. They take me to the hotel. I was very happy. I came out for the training, and in one time I become friends with the players. With Bebeto as well. He cannot speak English, of course.
So he remembered
in the Olympics. Yes, he told me Nigeria.
Brazilians never forget the Olympics. Absolutely not.
He laughed and laughed, and then he always tell me Olympics. He will invite me to his house for a barbecue and always talk to me about Olympics.
Yeah, they never
because
forget.
That is what they miss. At that time, they have won the World Cup. They have won everything. But Olympics, they cannot. They didn't. That with the team with Ronaldo, Bebeto, Cafu, and
Carlos,
Rivaldo, and all these teams. What you're talking about?
Biggest names.
Yes.
Yeah, all of them.
So he was talking to me about that all the time, but I laughed him. One strange thing that happened in Saudi Arabia. We played 5 matches. We are just picking ourselves. I think we are second position. From nowhere, they sacked the coach. Just like that. Another call from Brazil come. When he come from Brazil, the moment he come from Brazil, he come with his players. The first head he asked to go is Bebeto.
Whoa. So the owner, the rich man...
You see, in football world, it's crazy. The moment you sign a coach can take the best player of a team out and the club cannot say nothing.
At that time,
no matter what they spend. Yes. But they will be very angry to see that if the coach make a mistake, they will hit on him. But they will not disturb the player because they made a mistake already by signing the coach.
Yeah.
Bebeto must go. He's playing a system that I had to go and play from the right. I said, I can't play from the right. That time I'm almost finishing my football. I cannot play you from the defense too. Leave me, okay, let me play in the middle side of the, behind the striker.
Like
he said, no, you have
other
other
players.
Yes, over that. Then I have to have a mutual agreement between me and the club to leave.
Wow.
I have to leave as well, just after 3 months.
Wow.
Yes. So I left, I come back to Ajax again until when the deal of, I think that is only, since all this my travel, that is the only club that I didn't win anything.
Because it was so short.
Yes, I didn't win. You see, I win in Tokyo. Now I find myself in Holland, and then there is a deal coming from China. China football is coming up at that time. They have money, but not like now, you know.
So, you know, Saudi Arabia has always been big?
Yes. Yes. So I find myself that going to China, and I'm happy because I know that I'm going to stop my career in China, because at that time age is looming on me. And I went to China. The team at that time, they qualified into the Premier League, but because of what's the name of the disease? Not Ebola. What they have? China. They have one disease.
Flu or something?
No, there is one disease they have that is killing people.
At that time?
Yes.
Definitely not Ebola.
Not COVID.
Not COVID. Before COVID, there is one disease that China had, that they blocked China. I have to run away from China when that disease started.
Was it one? There is one that I remember one time that the air was so saturated then.
It's bad. It had been killing them, so I left. So now, when everything settled, we come back. They said they didn't finish the league, so there is no relegation. So that team was still playing in the second league. So I had to play in the second league of China at that time. We went in, was doing very great, scoring goals, unbelievable. I was given a chance to play behind the striker because of my speed, 10 meters, 5 meters, I shoot, I score.
Yeah.
We won the league. Bring the team back to the Premier League.
Wow.
Yes, so it is perfectly. The next year, I think I signed for 4 years, even with that my age.
And you were still fit?
Yes, I played the second year. But during my second year, I start losing my speed. You're not gonna believe this. When I come with the ball, I do whatever I can do. I put it, and my other this thing would collect the ball. I'll say no, it's not true. I'll try him again. I'll go to the other, I'll try, and I cannot catch the ball. I say maybe it's time for me to stop this football.
Age.
Yes.
You can't cheat nature.
But I still have one contract with big money. I said, listen, I can't sit on the bench here in China. I can't, because when I came in, my name was so big. Could you believe some of the people in China, they know me more on PlayStation than even in the real football?
Wow.
At the end of the season, I was so happy. I have money in China, and the fame is still there. We won the league for them, and I came back to Holland, and the season is starting, and I never show up, and the calls were there. They even report me to FIFA, and FIFA called me, what is happening? You have 1 year contract. I say, yes, please, I'm retiring myself. I retire myself. That's how I take to retire my football. I have 1 more year, but because I think I will find myself struggling, I'll find myself sitting on the bench.
And you didn't want to disappoint yourself?
No, that pride that I have. I said no. I said no, I'm not going to think of money. I had to just leave it so that I can have, my name can be legend in that club.
They say leave when your vision is still
loudest. Yes, absolutely.
So nobody told me about that. I did stop myself.